Everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to try going in a little closer today with the camera. I just want to make sure it's not blurry. Sometimes if we get too close, it's blurry, and then if we're too far away, we can't see. So anyway, as you can see, I'm using the new Gears and Texture stamp set and dies, the bundle from the new mini catalog. But before we get started, just want to remind you that our bonus days are going on. So you earn a $5 coupon with every $50 purchase, and you'll get a free set of that month's card kit projects from me. So make sure to click and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And let's get to our project today. All right, we're using the Gears and Textures bundle. I love this. Anything gear or, you know, these kind of splotchy stamps, I love. I have a daughter who is an engineer. My husband's an engineer. They love this kind of stuff. And because this does not have any sentiments, I'm just using Simply Said and doing a plain happy birthday on the front. Okay, let's get our pieces in. Now I've already die cut some of the gears. And I used the gold foil, silver foil, and then for this one, in our annual catalog, we have the textured metallic 12 by 12 specialty paper. And I love this one. Now you can probably see the difference in the gold. So this is a lot more yellow, which is why I went with this one. And then this is like a dark gray silver metallic. So that's what I used for the large gear there. I've also used Very Vanilla for my base. I've used some Old Olive, and then this is some of the new Nature's Walk Designer Series paper from the mini catalog. So we're going to do our stamping, and I have this big kind of round splotchy one. I'm going to use, we're just going to stamp all over this. So it's, you don't have to be precise. It's just kind of random. I turn the paper a bit, just creating a little more texture on the designer paper. So that's it with the early espresso. I'm going to use some Mossy Meadow. I'm going to take three of the smaller images right here, and I put them all on one block. And then I'm just going to rotate it around. Just do this maybe 4 times. Just like that. It's just giving it a little extra texture there. And then I'm going to come back and do Sentiment with Mossy Meadow too. And then I'm going to use Secret Sea and do this big piece of chain right here. And we're just going to stick that in randomly. Whoops, I didn't get that one quite all on. That's okay. And make that one go that way. I don't know if I could line this up or not. A little bit, good enough. I'm going to cover that area. Woo! Anyway. Okay. I didn't get that on my shirt. Nope, I missed it. Okay. So let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. I missed it and then just got my hands all inky. So we're going to do Happy Birthday on this piece of vanilla. And then I'm going to do Let's Celebrate on the inside of the card. My hands aren't too messy. I have to clean these before I film the next video here. Get a new paper for my table. All right, let me wipe this off real quick and make sure that I'm not going to smear ink everywhere, which is a distinct possibility. All right. Oh, I was going to do this landscape. So this happens a lot in class. You would, you know, maybe you'll be surprised, maybe you won't be surprised. if that happens, if you stamp your words like that, but your card's gonna go this way, just take it, flip it inside out, because we're gonna cover that. And let's restamp. Let's not mess up this time. We don't have enough. See, look what I did. That's okay. I can't do, I don't have any more sides to flip out. So what we may do is, this is what we're gonna do. To cover up our little line there, I got the ink on the side because I was using a gigantic block. I'm gonna do stamp off and just do a little one. And then that looks, wow, I got it lined up right on the arrow. That looks like maybe I meant to do that. Right? We meant to do that. All right. I'm gonna have an inky mess of a hand, a table, and a card here, it looks like. So I'm using Old Olive because it's a little lighter than the background. It's a pretty dark background, so I wanted a little lighter cardstock to layer that on. All right. Now let's grab our gears, and I'm going to glue these small gears down. Just put a little bit of glue on foil. You want to be careful not to get too much glue, because foil, it doesn't want to come off the foil. Not with an adhesive remover, nothing, because it is just a big mess. Okay, and then we're going to pop this one up with some dimensionals. Put one in the middle, and then we'll do 2, 3. We'll just do 3 in a triangle. All right, grab our scissors, and we are just going to trim happy birthday, just like that, and we'll pop this up as well. And just kind of maybe overlap a little bit on the gear. And then I'm going to grab these. These are the faux bronze pentagons. But they look like little bolts, so they're perfect to go in here. And I'm just going to do a large one and a small one, maybe like that, just for a little more fun texture. Not sparkly per se, just some texture. And there we go. At least I didn't put the front on upside down. You just never know. We have some of those days sometimes. Isn't that cute? I say cute. It's more masculine, which is nice. We don't get, we don't do a whole lot of masculine cards. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. I will post the measurements and supplies on my blog with links below my YouTube video. And I appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.